Hi friends, in my previous video you have learned about linear search. In today's class you will learn about binary search technique. Binary search technique is also used to search an element in the given array of n elements. In this technique also, the element that we want to be searched is known as key element. In binary search technique, the array must contain ordered elements. That is, the array elements must be either in ascending order or in descending order. First, I'll explain generally how this binary search technique works. So for that, have taken an ascending order array. Even we can do it for descending order array also, but here have taken an ascending order array. Means what? The array elements are in ascending order. That is, the first element A0 is less than A1 and the second element A1 is less than A2, like that. So the last element is an minus 1, that is the largest element of the array. So the size of the array is n and the element that is to be searched is key element. Here the array elements are in ascending order and I want to search the key element key in this array. According to this binary search technique, first we need to find the middle element of the array. For example, I'll take this is the middle element of the array. Next, I'll compare key with this middle element. In case key is equal to this middle element means the key element is found in the array. So, we print the output message successful search. In case if the key element is not equal to the middle element of the array, in that case either this key element is less than the middle element of the array or the key element is greater than the middle element of the array. Here I'll take the middle element as A of mid. Mid is the position of the middle element, like 0 is the position of the first element, 1 is the position of the second element, or n minus 1 is the position of the last element. Like that, mid is the position of the middle element. So the middle element is A of mid. If key element is equal to the middle element, that is A of mid, then we know that the key element is found in the array. Then this program print the message successful search. In case key element is not equal to the middle element, that is A of mid, in that case the key element either it may be less than the middle element or it may be greater than the middle element. In case key element is less than the middle element, in that case we need to search only this first half of the array, because the array elements are in ascending order. In case if the key element is greater than the middle element, in that case we need to search the key element in the second half of the array, because the array elements are in ascending order. So this is the general logic of binary search technique. Once again, I'll repeat the logic. In binary search technique, array elements must be ordered elements. Here have taken the ascending order elements, and the element that we want to be searched is known as key element, and the number of elements in the array is n. And the position of the first element is 0, position of the second element is 1, and also the position of the last element is n minus 1, and the position of the middle element is mid. Later I will tell you how to find the position of this mid element. The binary search technique compare key element with the middle element. In case key element is equal to the middle element, that is nothing but the key element is found in the array. In that case, the program prints the output message successful search. In case if the key element is not equal to middle element, then we check whether that key element is less than the middle element or greater than the middle element. In case key element is less than the middle element, in that case we need to search only the first half of the array. In case if the key element is greater than the middle element, in that case we need to search only the second half of the array. To write the program, I'll take the position of the first element as low and the position of the last element as high, and the position of the middle element as mid. Initial value for low is the position of the first element, that is 0, and the initial value for high is position of the last element, that is n minus 1, because there are n elements in the array. And to find the position of the middle element, that is mid, we use the formula low value plus high value divided by 2, that is position of the first element of the array plus position of the last element of the array divided by 2, which gives the position of the middle element of the array. Using this position mid, we compare key element with middle element, that is E of mid. In case if key element is less than E of mid, in that case we need to search the first half of the array. In that case we need to consider the position of the first element and the position of the last element to apply binary search technique again to this first half of the array. So the position of the first element is remains same, that is 0, but the position of the last element is changed, that is high value is changed. What is the value of high? That is nothing but mid minus 1, because if the key element is less than mid, we need to search only the first half of the array. Similarly, in case if the key element is greater than the middle element of the array, in that case we need to search the second half of the array. The position of the last element of the second half of the array is remains same, that is n minus 1, that is high value is n minus 1, but the position of the first element is changed. What is the position of the first element? Mid plus 1, that is low value is changed to mid plus 1. Like this we repeatedly apply the binary search technique to search the key element in the given array. Next, we write the program to search a given key element in an array of n elements using binary search technique. First, write the preprocessor statements. Next, in the main function, first declare the variables. First variable is n, which indicates the number of elements that I want to be input to the array. I, the variable I, and the array A, and next key element key, low, the variable low, which is used to specify the position of the first element of the array. High, it is used to specify the position of the last element, and mid, which is used to store the position of the middle element of the array. First, input a value for n, then enter the elements to the array in ascending order. Here I am writing the program for binary search technique which works for ascending order array. This for loop structure is used to input the elements to the array. To know how to input the elements to the array, please refer my previous YouTube video how to input the elements to the array and how to display the elements of the array. Then enter the key element to be searched. Next, initialize the variables low and high. Low, which indicates the position of the first element. The position of the first element is 0. So therefore low is initialized by the value 0, and high, which indicate the position of the last element, that is nothing but n minus 1, because we already input the value for n. Next, using this low and high values, find the position of the middle element. Using the formula, mid is equal to low plus high divided by 2. Next, compare key element with middle element, that is E of mid. If key is equal to E of mid, if the key element is equal to E of mid, means the given key element is found in the array. So the output message is successful search. The output message is successful search. Stop the execution of the program by calling exit, because for the given input we got the output. In case if the key element is not equal to the middle element, in that case we need to check whether that key element is less than the middle element or greater than the middle element. If key element is less than the middle element, in case key element is less than the middle element, in that case we need to search only the first half of the array. There is no changes to the position of the first element, but there is a change to the position of the last element, that is high values change to mid minus 1. In case if the key element is not less than the middle element, if key element is not equal to middle element and it is not less than middle element, means what? Obviously it is greater than middle element. In that case we need to search in the second half of the array. So the position of the last element of the second half of the array, that is high values, remain same, that is n minus 1, but only the position of the first element of the second half of the array is changed to mid plus 1, that is low values changed to mid plus 1. So like this we need to apply this barrel search technique repeatedly to the array elements until that low value is less than or equal to high value. When that low value becomes greater than high value, means the given key element is not found in the array. In that case the program print the message unsuccessful search. Then end of program or end of main. Now I will trace this program. First input a value for n. I have taken n value as 10. Then input n elements to the array in ascending order. Here have taken 10 elements to the array A in ascending order. So this for loop structure is used to input n elements to the array. Then next instruction, enter the element to be searched, that is you should enter a value for key. Here have taken a value 60 for the variable key, means I want to search the element 60 in the array A. Next instruction is low is equal to 0. So means assign the value 0 to the variable low. Next instruction is high is equal to n minus 1. That is the variable high is initialized by the position of the last element of the array. Here n minus 1 means 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 is 9. So 9 is assigned to the variable high. That is I is pointing to the last element of the array, or it is the position of the last element of the array. Next, while instruction. The instruction is while low is less than or equal to high. Low value is 0, high value is 9, 0 is less than or equal to 9, the condition is true. Control enters to while loop. The next instruction is mid is equal to low plus high divided by 2. Mid is equal to low value 0 plus high is 9 divided by 2. 0 plus 9 by 2 is 4.5. Both are integers, so result is also integer. Mid value is 4. That is, the position of the middle element is 4. Mid is pointing to the position 4. Next instruction, if instruction. If key is equal to a of mid. Key value is 60. A of mid value is 4. So a of mid is a of 4. A of 4 value is 50. So its key is 60 is equal to a of mid, that is 60 is equal to 50. If this condition is true, no, control moves out of if, because 60 is not equal to 50. Next, if key is less than a of mid. Now we need to check whether this key is in the first half of the array or in the second half of the array. So as key is less than a of mid, key value is 60, a of mid is 50. As 60 is less than 50, no. So if this condition is false, control move to else part. Else part instruction is low is equal to mid plus 1. So low value is mid plus 1. Mid value is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Now the variable low is pointing to the fifth position element of the array, but high remains same, because first we compared the key element 60 with middle element, that is 50. It is not equal to 50. Then we check whether that key element is less than middle element. No. So obviously the key element 60 is greater than the middle element. So now we need to search only the second half of the array. The high value is not changed, it is remained same, but low value is changed to mid plus 1. The next instruction is end of while. End of while means control return back to while. Then while condition. While low is less than or equal to high, low value is 5 and high value is 9. Is 5 is less than or equal to 9? Yes. Control enters to while loop. Next, mid is equal to low plus high divided by 2. Low value is 5 plus high value is 9 divided by 2. 9 plus 5, 14 divided by 2 is 7. So mid value is 7. The variable mid is pointing to an array element where its position is 7. Next instruction is key is equal to a of mid. Key value is 60. Is 60 is equal to a of mid. A of mid means a of 7. A of 7 value is 80. Is 60 is equal to 80? No, the condition is false. Key is equal to a of mid, the condition is false. Control moves out of if. Next, if condition. Is key is less than a of mid. Key value is 60. Is 60 is less than a of mid, means a of 7. A of 7 is 80. Is 60 is less than 80? Yes. If this condition is true, control enters to if part. Then high is equal to mid minus 1. High value is equal to mid minus 1. Mid value is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. Now the high value is changed to 6. Then control moves out of this if else. Next, end of while. End of while means control return back to while. Now then the condition is low less than or equal to high. Low value is 5 and high value is 6. 5 less than or equal to 6. The condition is true. Control enters to while loop. Next, mid is equal to low plus high divided by 2. So mid is equal to low value is 5 plus high value is 6 divided by 2, that is 11 by 2 is 5. That is, now the variable mid, which is pointing to an array element where its position is 5. Next instruction is key is equal to a of mid. Key value is 60. Is 60 is equal to a of mid. A of mid means a of 5 because mid value is 5. Is 60 is equal to a of mid, that is a of 5. A of 5 value is 60. Is 60 is equal to 60, that is key is equal to a of mid. The condition is true. Control enters to if part. If part instruction is print instruction. First it print the message successful search. Then the next instruction is exit 0, means when this exit 0 is called, the execution of the program is stopped. This is an example for successful search, that is if the key element is found in the given array. Next we will take an example for unsuccessful search, that is if the key element is not found in the array. So for that I'll take a key element as 65. So for this example with the key element 65, same steps takes place as we have saw in the previous example. That is initial value for low is 0 and initial value for I is the position of the last element, that is n minus 1 9. Next we find the middle element. Next we find the position of the middle element, that is 4.
We compare key element 65 with 50. Is 65 is equal to 50? No, the condition is false. Then we check whether this 65 is less than 50 or it is greater than 50. Here 65 is greater than 50.
60, so that's why low value is changed to mid plus 1, that is 4 plus 1 5. Now we need to search only in the second half of the array. Then in the second half of the array again we find the middle element. Middle element is equal to low value 5 plus high value 9 divided by 2. Middle value is 7. So then again we compare 65 with middle value 80. So this is all 65 is not equal to 80. So then we check whether that 65 is in the first half of the array or in the second half of the array. Here 65 is less than 80. So therefore the element 65 is in the first half of the array. So that's why the high values change to mid minus 1, that is 7 minus 1 6. Next again in this array we actually find the middle element, that is low plus high divided by 2, that is 5 plus 6 divided by 2. We will get middle element as 5. Then we compare 65 with 60. Is 65 is equal to 60? No, control moves out of if. Then is key is less than a of mid? Key value is 65, mid value is a of mid. Is 65 is less than 60? No. So control move to else part. Else part instruction is low is equal to mid plus 1. Low is equal to mid plus 1, mid value is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6. Now the variable low is also pointing to the same position as it is pointed by high value, that is both low and high are pointing to the same position. Then end of while means control return back to while loop. Then while low is less than or equal to high, yes, because low value is 6 and high value is also 6. 6 is less than or equal to 6, the condition is true. Control enters to while loop. Next mid is equal to low plus high divided by 2. Mid is equal to low value is 6, high value is 6 divided by 2. So that is 12 by 2 is also 6. 6 is copied to mid. So now it is also pointing to the same element that is pointed by low and high. Next instruction is key is equal to a of mid. Key value is 65. A of mid is a of 6. A of 6 is 70. 65 is equal to 70. The condition is false. When this condition is false, control moves out of if. Next we check is key is less than a of mid.
Is 65 is less than 70? Yes. So if part instruction is high is equal to mid minus 1. Therefore high values change to mid minus 1, that is 6 minus 1 is 5.
Next end of while means control return back to while loop. Now is low is less than or equal to high?
Low value is 6, high value is 5. Is low is less than or equal to high? That is 6 is less than or equal to 5? No, the condition is false.
When this while condition becomes false, control moves out of while. Then it executes the statement after the while, that is a print statement. It print unsuccessful search. because the given key element 65 is not found in the array. This is the flowchart for binary search program. First start, then read n. Next, this using this for loop structure input n elements to the array. This for loop structure is used to input n elements to the array. Next, input a key element. So then read a key element.
Next, low is equal to 0, high is equal to n minus 1.
Next, while low is less than or equal to high, if this condition is true, mid is equal to low plus high divided by 2. Then we have if condition. If this condition is true, then print successful search, then exit. Exit means stop. If this condition is false, control moves out of if. Next instruction is another if condition, as k is less than u of mid. If this condition is true, then high is equal to mid minus 1. If this condition is true, the if part instruction is high is equal to mid minus 1, then control moves out of if else. Then the next instruction is end of while. End of while means control return back to while loop. So here also if this condition is true, if part instruction, then control moves back to the while loop. In case if this condition is false, control moves to else part. Else part instruction is executed. Next one is end of while. Here if this condition is false, else part instruction, then end of while means control move back to while loop. If this while condition becomes false, control moves out of while. The statement after the while is a print statement which print the message unsuccessful search. Here also if this while condition is false, a print statement which prints unsuccessful search. Then stop.